How's it going, guys? My name is Tavarish, and today we're going to be building an entire Bugatti Chiron in one day, and all the pieces are in this box right here. This is going to be so much fun. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys like it. And if you like what you see, consider subscribing. This is my childhood dream. When I was a little kid, I used to be into cars, planes, but more importantly, Lego. And this Lego is not just any regular Lego kit. It is a very limited edition kit. And I'm so excited. I'm just gonna open it up and let you guys see. It says do not cut with razor. What am I supposed to cut it with? Pliers, I guess. Okay. Whoops. Take a look at this. All right, look at that, everyone. This, put that to the side, and ta-da! This is the Lego Technic Bugatti Chiron kit. This model was going around in articles featuring it when I couldn't sleep one night, and I just had to have it because I already have the 911 GT3 RS, and I loved putting that together. But this one is way more special because it's a lot more pieces. Now, the GT3 RS had almost 3,000 pieces. This has 3,600, 3,599. So this is it's a beefy box, let me tell you that right now. It actually is pretty heavy. This is a 1/8 scale Bugatti Chiron replica. It should have a working drivetrain, gearbox, all that stuff. Let's see what we got here. Wow, this looks awesome. So this is the instruction manual. Take a look at how wide this is. This is like basically a Bible. So how many pages are there for instructions? This might not be the entire instruction booklet. Oh, there's a second one. So here are some stickers. These are stickers you can put on. I think some of these are optional. Like you can actually choose which one, kind of choose your own adventure thing. I know that there's also fitted luggage here, which is awesome. You have the gauges here, door panels, the Chiron logo, Bugatti logos for various points in the car. And likely this is part of the engine compartment. 315 pages on this and 400 something pages on this. So we're looking at almost the better part of 1,000 pages in these two books. This is the instruction manual put together. Take a look at that. Just as the 911 GT3 RS kit, this has sequenced boxes that you open up. So this is box number 2. You can see the 2 on the side. Yes, so this is number 1. So we are going to be working with this, and as Lego usually does, they do not miss pieces. So if I end up with any missing pieces, it's likely my own fault. But here's what I'm gonna do to make sure I don't have any missing pieces at all, especially with a kit with almost 4,000 of them. All right, now that we have everything that we need, basically just the Lego and the instructions, I'm gonna show you something that I have done with my 911 GT3 RS, and something that has helped me immensely when putting together these kits, because when you have a lot of parts, you don't want to be searching for every single little part. So we have to categorize them before we build, and that actually is a lot of fun. I have to thank Adam Savage for doing that, and I also have to thank Adam Savage for inspiring me to do this sort of thing, because I like doing one-day builds, and this is definitely a more challenging one-day build because I'm not sure if I can get this actually done in one day, but we're certainly gonna try. So this process is actually called knolling, and what it is first off, we take everything out, and as you can see, it's sort of, well, everything is not random. There is a method to the madness of what parts go where, but it might as well be random because I can't really find the pieces that I need. So before we even crack this book open, I am just going to take everything out of these packages, and these packages are numbered, by the way. So I'm gonna leave these to the side, and these packages, I'm just gonna arrange all the pieces in specific order. It could be in size order or just shape order. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but I have a lot of room here. I'm using my podcasting table as a Lego building station. So I'm just gonna arrange these things in order. And then for the small parts, I'm gonna use this. This is a little hobby box that I got from Harbor Freight. These are just a few bucks each. And what's great about them is that they have these little little cubbies that come out, and these are great for categorizing really, really small pieces that might fall on the floor, or you know, with a build like this, you're definitely gonna have pieces that maybe fall, or you think you've lost them, so this is a really good way to categorize them. So I'm just gonna leave these right here, and they're gonna be here just in case I need them. And now comes the fun part, and it's not even the build part. We're gonna start knolling. All right, so everything is knolled and it looks really, really good. This part was extremely satisfying just because I got to get everything out of the bag and have everything visualized here on the table. Now this is far from the entire kit. This is only part 1 of 6, but I think this is gonna be the backbone. This likely has some engine components right here. These are the cylinders, these are the pistons, rods. It is a working engine and it's a W16. But now comes the arduous process of actually putting this stuff together and then doing the knolling all over again 5 more times and putting those parts together. So it's gonna be a long night. Okay, take a look at this. This is the front drivetrain, and actually no, this is gonna be the rear because this is a mid-engine car after all. So I thought that it was gonna be like a V engine. It's actually the W engine, and the cylinders are actually offset like they are in the real car. So take a look at this. You have 8 cylinders here and 8 cylinders here, and also if you rotate the crank here, look at that, that's so awesome. So we have the suspension, we have double shocks on each wheel, and there's a provision here for the brake caliper, because the brake caliper is gonna come on. And this is gonna be for the gearbox. There's a lot of cogs and stuff, and we are gonna be able to change the gears. This is really, really technical, and I love it. I'm really geeking out here. But this is actually taking a long time. To get to this point in the build, this took me about 3.5 hours. So I still have 5 more steps to go. I really wish there was a way we can speed up this entire process. Actually, I just thought of something. And look at that. We are not done yet. We still have to do the wheels, but everything is done. This took around 12 hours and almost 4,000 pieces later, and it's looking really, really good. So I did not want you guys to miss the final piece of the puzzle, and that is putting these wheels on. These are custom made for this kit, and they have some really meaty tires. Now this is a square stance kit, meaning that the width of the tires are exactly the same from front to back, but I'm not gonna fault Lego too much. So let's get these things on and let's see the finished product. All right guys, it is finally completed. I've been waiting for this for 2 days. This is actually a 2-day build. Let me show you around the car. If I open up this hood segment here, there's a serial number here because each one of these kits is serialized, and they are unique in terms of their serial number. If you look over here, you have fitted luggage. Now I'm not sure if the real Bugatti Chiron has fitted luggage. I'm sure it probably does, but this was a nice little touch. Right here you can see all the components for the steering system, how everything works. There's actually steering tie rods, and they actually do move up and down because everything here, there's 4 wheel suspension here, so there are shocks on each side, and it's really, really cool. What's another really cool feature is the fact that this has working gears. This has a gearbox. Not sure how many speeds it has. I think it might have 3. There are paddle shifters right behind the steering wheel here, so if I tug on them, I can change the speed in which the cylinders operate. Now this has front differential and a rear differential. This also has a very flat floor. You can see the gearbox, it just kind of takes up the whole underside of the car. You can see the rear diff right here. And it's actually very, very ingenious. And they're open differentials, so you're gonna have a 1-tire fire in this Chiron, but that's okay. You can see all the 4 wheels are spinning if I just spin this 1 wheel. Now, one of the party pieces of this kit is this piece. This actually comes with a key, flip out key that says Chiron right here. Now, if you take this out and then you stick it in this little socket right here, and then you turn it counterclockwise, this comes up. Oh, awesome. This is a spoiler that comes up at speed to give it stability in the real car, but a really cool thing is that if you turn it like this, it also has the air brake option. All right, now let's take a look at this thing. So this is the old and this is the new. And the old is a little bit dusty because I've had it on my shelf, but it looks freaking fantastic. Now the wheelbase is almost the same, and there are some slight differences. The number 1 difference I've noticed is the fact that on the Porsche, the fitted luggage is actually quite large in comparison to that of the Bugatti. If you want to go on a trip, probably take this car. I really do love the aesthetic of both these cars. I think this one is a little more sturdy. I mean, if I pick it up, it feels a little better put together than this one. It is a little flimsier just because there aren't as many pieces on the top that strengthen the top. So that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this entire process. I certainly enjoyed making it. And if you'd like to buy one of these kits or something like this on your own, then I will include links to everything down below. I highly, highly recommend it. Do it as a family project. Do it as a project just by yourself. It doesn't have to take 1 day. It doesn't have to take 2 days. It can take a few days, maybe a week or so. You can work on it little bit by little bit, but this is definitely worth it. And it's a cool little piece just to put in your house, put on a shelf, and it will definitely tell a story about what you did and how much you do enjoy playing with these, well, essentially toys, but they definitely help you out with problem solving and whatnot. So I am going to get to regular cars. I'm going to get to real cars because now I'm pumped up. I want to do something with a wrench and get my hands greasy because I've been working for 12 hours on this thing and my hands aren't even dirty. So until next time, this is me telling you that on cars like this, that, well, they fit in any room in your house and they are just as satisfying to build as real cars. You guys need to wrench every day.